This presentation picks up where we left off, and I'm going to talk a little bit about Palomar College's Kaltura streaming server. And what this is used for primarily is if you have a DVD or even a VHS tape that you need to become digitized. It might be copyrighted material, but it needs to be digitized and captioned and placed up on our server. This is where you do that. You make a request. So there's a link here that you go to dig in off the ATRC site to make this request. And I'm going to walk you through that. So when you first get to it, if you're not already logged in, you'll have to click the little login button to log in with your information. So there it is. I'll click that, and then we'll get into the site where we can do this. So it starts off at 16%. You've got to answer a few questions. See if I can make this a little larger. Okay. To give the ATRC some information, we have to make sure that these are valid to be captioned and put up on our server. So one thing they ask you to do is to see if this title is already available in the current Palomar College library. We have subscription databases, so you can click on the library database and look through that to see if your video is already present. But let's assume you've done that, and the answer is no. So I'll click that, then the next button appears, and I click on that. The next question is the digital educational work, if it's marketed, is it primarily for like performance, or is it part of a mediated instructional activities? So is this something you're using to teach with? It's not just something you're using as I want to show a feature film during the break in my class just for fun. It should have an educational purpose. So we're going to say yes, and it says we will be unable, see, that's if you, if you click yes, you're getting it's primarily for performance. But we want to say no, and instead we'll get the next button. No meaning we use it for an educational purpose. So here, trying to get out of view here. Okay, so is the work lawfully made and acquired? Well, hopefully you know that it needs to be. So it either is yes, which you can do it, no, which you can't. I don't know is going to put you where you'll talk with the ATRC, you'll submit the information, and we'll try to review and see if we can help you determine if it's lawfully made and acquired. Right now, I'll just assume that's yes. Click the next button, and we go into, is the work an integral part of the class session, part of something that we use to teach? So I'm going to say yes. And now, if you have a VHS tape, is there a DVD version available? If so, we want to use the DVD. So right now I'm just going to say yes, it is. And if you're planning to submit a VHS tape and a DVD version exists, you must use the DVD. So actually it was the wrong answer. If it's a VHS tape, is there a DVD version available? I want to say using a DVD. And if I say that, I can continue on to the next form. And okay, and here you pretty much just give your information, SIT, and I'd put my email and my phone extension and give the title of the video, the course discipline, what you teach in, and the class section number. Is it a foreign language film? And if there's any special request. So after you fill that out, you hit the submit button, and then the information will go to the ATRC, and they'll evaluate the request, and if things are in line, if they have any questions, they'll get a hold of you. Otherwise, the ATRC will get a hold of you and ask you to bring the media in if everything is copacetic, and they'll take it from there and get it digitized for you.